Hi, everyone. I think I'm live. Things are always changing on Facebook and challenging me, but it does say live right there. So let's assume that we are. And as soon as I see people popping on here and saying hello to me, then I will be sure of it. And I'm super excited to be with you tonight because oh yeah, okay, I have somebody watching. Say hello to me, please. So I know that I'm coming through. Because things are always changing and I'm always feeling challenged on this whole techie end of things here. But I did want to open this up on my tablet to see if I could see what's happening. So I stamped this one sheet wonder a little earlier today. As a matter of fact, this I did a video of it, and I am going to be uploading the video onto there I am onto Facebook. Sorry, YouTube, and I will put a link here later. So if you're interested in seeing um, how this was done, how I stamped it, then that will be available to you. And if you let's see, what was I going to say? Oh, so what I'm doing tonight then is making cards from it. Okay. So I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and hi, Gloria. Um, I, yeah, so any of these products that I use tonight, if you have any questions, please let me know. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. So I'm wondering, and Gloria, you may be the only person who's going to give me input here because right now you're the only one with me. So which background do you think looks best? Do you like the mossy meadow or the early espresso or soft suede or terracotta tile or bumblebee? Maybe bumblebee and early espresso or bumblebee and hello, Lisa. Thanks for joining me tonight. So, Lisa, I was just trying to get input on the different papers. So, I have this one sheet wonder that I stamped earlier today, and I'm now going to be making cards with it. And gosh, this video seems really spotty, doesn't it? So, what do you think? Which colors? I'm not feeling super excited about the terracotta tile. I might use that in some other way. But let's see if I can find your comments here. There we go. But I do like, I think, this early espresso with the bumblebee. What do you guys think? Or should it be the mossy meadow with the bumblebee? Oh, I am cutting in and out. That is a bummer. I think maybe I can fix that. I think the problem is that I am trying to upload a video, and I think I'll just go ahead and cancel upload. I think that will probably free up some space. Like I said earlier, I did a video on how I stamped this, and so I thought I'd come on here with you guys tonight and make cards, but I would love your input on the paper choices. I think I'm gonna go with this one as my. So let me know if that got better, because I did just try to release some of the um, power that my computer was probably using up. Okay, so 4 1/4 is where I want to. Oh, Lisa, see, that doesn't really help me all that much. Saying that they all look good. Well, of course they all look good because they're all Stampin' Up! Colors and they coordinate, right? Can't go wrong with coordination. Wait, I'm not done with that. So I am going to go with the early espresso, and then I need to cut this a little bit. Okay. So this is kind of a grungy looking card. So I'm going to cut that down to, I think, yeah, 3 7/8. By 5 1/8. And then I'm going to cut this right down the middle. 4 1/4. Yeah, the mossy green, I did like that as well. Okay, maybe I'll switch to mossy meadow. So let me cut this down to, actually I want to cut that end off. It missed a little stamping right there on the edge. So I'll cut 1/4 off of this. And then 1/4 off of this. That'll give me 3 7/8. Oh, another vote for Bumblebee and Mossy Meadow. Okay, that's it. Thanks, ladies. You have helped me decide. So this is going to be at 5. And let me grab that piece of Mossy Meadow. So this is 3 7/8. So I'm just going to have a tiny little border. And then 5 1/8. So Lori, do you have snow too? Lisa said she's got snow in Iowa. There we go, like that. So here's my card base. Better as in my cutting out is not cutting out as much. Is that what you meant? I hope that's what you meant. Okay, that looks cool. I like that. All right, so if I use that, then you know what I can use is that Mossy Meadow linen thread stuff. Find that. Here it is. This braided linen trim in Mossy Meadow, so that will be good. And I think what I would like to do, actually, you know what? That's one of the beautiful things about this kind of stamping is how beautiful the stamping is because of the beautiful products that you're using and the coordinating colors. And so really keeping the decorations on the cards can be really simple, you know, just a few little layers. So I think I am definitely going to keep this pretty simple. And I'm going to do some more inking around the edges. And then I'm going to just punch this out of here. And that's going to get layered up with a greeting. So here we go. Set those aside and get a little bit of inking going on here. And I think I had used soft suede around the edges, but I think now that we've decided to go with Mossy Meadow, I think I'm going to go with the Mossy Meadow inking around the edges. So Lori, do you guys have snow right now? Oh, good choice. I'm glad we decided to go with Mossy Meadow. See, multiple brains are better than one. Do you have snow on the ground too? Or just snow coming down? Huh, I like that. Thanks, Lisa. So the stamp set was Pretty Perennials. Let me show you that. Pretty Perennials is where all of those images came from. And then the birch background paper. I got in quite a mood yesterday afternoon and did a whole bunch of stamped one sheet wonders. Um, Mostly I was kind of going off of ones that I was inspired to stamp from Artful Stamping, Ruth at Artful Stamping. She makes really beautiful one sheet wonders, and kind of got my mojo flowing again and made a whole bunch of those and put some cards together, which I will share with you. And I tend to forget that at the end, so you guys remind me. I want to share with you some other cards that I made out of one sheet wonders that I stamped yesterday. 8 inches. Oh golly. Oh, that's a lot. I think I'm gonna wrap this twice. Let me see if I can get this straight. Flat is what I mean, not by straight, but I want it straight too, but I want to get it flat. There we go. I think that'll work. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and try and tie this bow before I cut my string. Get that up just a little higher. And pull it a little tighter. There we go. So you guys, I wanted to, this is for, actually, Lisa, are you, I forget, are you a demonstrator? Because there's a stamp set that has the word blessed in it that I wanted to maybe use that on a card. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll even use it on this card because of our sermon series on the Beatitudes. The Sermon on the Mount in Matthew is what our pastor's going to be speaking on for several weeks. And I kind of wanted to do a bunch of cards that said blessed on it, and then maybe use some scripture verses from Matthew on the inside of these cards to send to people. So, do you guys remember what stamp set that is? Gloria, do you remember what stamp set that is that has the word blessed in it? I can pull out my, I'm going to use some Stampin' See. I can pull out my copies of my stamp sets and try and find it that way. But I figured one of you guys probably knows. Eek. Wish I could figure out why this happens. So that I could not do it again. There we go. It's probably the way I looked it up. So if you are joining me live, I would love for you to say hello and let me know where you're watching from. If you are catching this on the replay, I would love to know that you visited. And of course, if you see anything on here that you find inspiring, then I would love to. Oh, that's right. You're just getting back into stamping. Yes, that's very cool. So you might enjoy watching the video that I'm going to be putting up on uh, YouTube with how I did that background stamping, because background stamping is one of my very favorite things to do. Okay, so that's going to go in there. So did you guys remember which stamp set that was that it has that word blessed in it? I guess I could flip through here unless somebody tells me real fast. So what kind of stamps do you like to stamp with, Lisa? Do you like flowers, images, collage stamping? Do you like to keep it simple? What kind of stuff do you like to do? I feel like I've already passed it. Oh, Gloria, you're looking for me? Good. You know which one I'm talking about, right? All right, so Lisa, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, let me know. If you need a catalog sent to you, I am happy to send you out a Stampin' Up! Catalog. It has wonderful ideas in it. It's not retired, is it? Oh, you know what? It just might be old and it might not be in this stack. Okay. I'm so sorry that I put you through that agonizing search through my stamps. That stamp set, that is not complete. So we're going to have to go with something else. So what I am going to do is grab this stamp set right here. It's called Many Mates. And does this have a happy birthday? It does have a happy birthday, because I think I would like to do a happy birthday. I got several thank you cards done earlier today. So I think I'll stamp this in. Stamp it in early espresso. And then maybe I'll play around with coloring in the words. So stamping that in early espresso. And then let's punch that out with the same. I think this is called Tailor Tag. Awesome, Lisa. Just private message me with your address and I will put one in the mail to you. That's cute, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do with this colored one is I'm just going to cut it in half. Like that. I should probably color those first, in case I don't like it yet. I think I will color those first. Okay, let's see. So Mossy Meadow, I think is right here. Is this Mossy Meadow? Nope, that's Gold Olive. Mossy Meadow. Do I not have Mossy Meadow? Is that not a thing? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm going to add the darker color, the darker Mossy Meadow at the bottom of my letters, and then I'm going to blend up. Won't that look fun? Sorry for all the weird shadows. Let me see if I can get this a little closer. This is pretty small work. Isn't that fun? Okay. Oh, that was the light. Great. Okay, so let's come back in with the dark. And then I'll come back with the light. It's much darker. Well, this is going to look so cool. I hope you guys are going to love this. Any of your letters that are open like this, you can color in with our Stampin' Right blending, our Stampin' Blend markers and create this ombre effect. You can do it with multiple colors or just a single color, because when you buy these markers, they always come with a light and a dark together. So notice that I'm going down into the dark and pulling up. That kind of is going to blend that darker color in there. Not fun? It's kind of a fallish looking card. These smaller letters are really hard to get. I probably should have just gone with a solid color on these smaller ones. There we go. All right. Love it. All right, let's get this put together. A wild rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so if you guys want to hang out a little bit longer, I could do another one, and we could do a wild rose blessed card. If you're like, no, I've had enough, I'll just do it on my own. Okay, using some liquid glue here so that I have a little wiggle room to get that in place. Oh, I got some adhesive. Let's get that adhesive rubber remover out. What do you think of those ombre letters, guys? Do I keep stopping? What do you think? Kind of cool, huh? Okay, so let's get that adhesive off of there. And dimensionals, I think, is what we need for this. on there like that. Oh, I think that looks so cute. Doesn't that look cute? All right. So, to a wild rose. I want to go grab that. And I think that I would like to make another one, but we probably need some bling on here, don't we? And this grungy style, not sure which, maybe the matte black. Oh, I don't have any black in there, so I don't think so. The gold, maybe the gold. Maybe some of those. Gilded gems, maybe. These are pretty bright and sparkly. What do you guys think? Do you have input for me on there? What do you think about these choices? I think I might be leaning towards those, maybe those, but I'm going to grab To a Wild Rose. Okay, so it's not in there alphabetically. I wonder, it's not retired, is it? Have I removed it? Wild Rose, nope, nope, nope. Okay. Perhaps someone has borrowed it. Gold? Lori thinks gold. That gold or this gold? I can't find To a Wild Rose, which makes me very nervous and sad because I love To a Wild Rose. I remember using it not too long ago. I wonder if it's just on my desk. I think these bright gold ones. Let's try it. If we don't like it, we can take it off, right? Let's try putting these in our little flower centers. I think that would look super sweet. One there, and then maybe a big one. This one's bigger. There, and then just maybe a couple of others scattered around. There we go. Oh, I think those are pretty. Okay, I don't like to put mine away like that. I like to just put them in the side. I usually just cut that open instead of even opening it that way. I may not have been the one who opened this though. Sometimes at classes, other people open them. There, that's the way I like to keep them. So I can keep them in the plastic, but they're super easy to get out of the plastic. All right, so we need something on the inside, don't you think? So let's grab, we've got some white pieces. You need to punch Ray for me. Ray. Thought he was my friend. Okay, I think that we should do some mossy meadow underneath that white. Who says that you only have to put one layer on the inside? Let's put a second layer on the inside, right? Okay, so this is 3.5 apparently by 4 3/4. So let's make this 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Jeremy took it. Jeremy took what? Oh, Jeremy took my stamp set. Doggone him. He is a booger. Actually, you know what? Let's just use that so that we're not wasting anything. Let's stamp on it, though. Because things should be stamped. How about just some little leaves on there? Since it's already got mossy meadow on it, let's just stamp some leaves. Only let's really stamp some leaves carefully. And there. And because we've got a grungy thing going on, let's add a little ink. Yeah, I know. But he shouldn't. Tell him he shouldn't make fun of you. There's a method to the madness, right? I'm really unhappy with all of the shadowy stuff I got going. I probably just need more lights in here. And another thing we need to do while we're at it is the envelope. So I have the envelope ready to go. Another thing that this using up this paper does for me personally is it's less room for me to have to think of something to write. I'm not very eloquent when it comes to thinking we should probably have a little flower in there, don't you think? How about one of those little blue ones? What color was that? I believe it was, oops, my light goes crashing. Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight. And the inside of that, don't get that on there, was early espresso. Sweet. And then a little leaf. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, grab an envelope. So There's our card. And I think I will do a nice big one. A nice big mossy meadow flower. So what do you guys think of the big mossy meadow flower? Flowers are not usually very green, but oh, doggone it, I should have used my... There we go. Okay, let's grab that little flower again. Did I lose it? I lost it. And I think maybe one right there. Back to the mossy meadow, and then we'll need that cool flower center. Let me grab that while I'm at it. And the little flower centers here and here and there. I love stamping the envelopes. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Now I have a birthday card ready to go in the mail. There we go. All right, so this is kind of bugging me. This dirty paper. So I said that I wanted to show you. I really would have liked to have stamped with that blessed. Why don't I see that? I'm really sad and feeling sad about that. Okay. So I did take pictures of these one sheet wonders before I cut them up, so I will be able to put them on my blog. So this one here, let me show you the finished card. So I did that with, let's see, All Things Fabulous, and then that, let me show you the two stamp sets. So this one was done with All Things Fabulous for the roses that are in Poppy Parade, and then I used the Touch of Ink, the flower image, which is one of the free stamp sets that you can get for just another week. So that's, yeah, only another week before celebration ends. It ends on February 28th. And then here is another one. And this is new product. It comes out in March. Really beautiful butterflies. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a super fun stamp set. But I stamped on the purple posy with some gorgeous grape and misty moonlight, I think. Oh, no, it's probably seaside spray. And then old olive or pear pizzazz, I think. And pretty peacock for the darker colors. So that one turned out really pretty. So those are my cards that I made with my stamped one sheet wonders. I do have a couple of collage stamping backgrounds that I haven't cut up yet. So I have that one. I like the way that one turned out. That one was really cool. And then this one on Rococo Rose, and then this one on So Saffron again. I like that one too. I think this one will make really pretty cards. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. It has been delightful to spend some time with you. And if you want to see how I stamped that background paper, then be on the lookout for my link that I will post here on my Facebook page. But if you haven't joined me over on YouTube, then I hope that you will. All right. Until next time, probably next Sunday. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, and bye. Oh, thanks.